Good morning, my name is Sandra PAIVA. I would like to present a study entitled, The Integration of Generative AI in Critical and Creative Thinking, the CRAIL model. The goal is to investigate the role of IA Gen, in particular, ChatGPT in the development of critical and creative thinking, CCT, during problem solving, in light of the CRAIL model. The presentation has two parts. Part 1, rationale for the structure and proposed activities of the CRAIL model, with a detailed description of the first stage. Within the framework of the model structure, I will present 6 stages. The interpretation, analysis, and explanation stages, in each of which ChatGPT is used as a mentor. In the evaluation and creation stages, ChatGPT is used as a simulator. In the synthesis stage, ChatGPT is used as a tool. Each stage corresponds to a critical and creative thinking skill, a specific role for ChatGPT, mentor, simulator, tool. CRAIL is designed to develop CCT in an interconnected way, adopts problem solving as a means, starting from real problems, is structured, following explicit instruction of CCT skills and follows the domain-specific strategy. It is hybrid, integrating generative AI into the development of CCT. It is characterized by the progressive organization of activities at each stage, reflecting the procedural nature of CCT. As part of Stage A, I present 6 activities. The first requires the subskills of categorizing and decoding. The second involves selecting and defining. The third requires categorizing and identifying absences. The fourth and fifth activities require the subskills of rephrasing, defining prompts, and formulating questions. Both use ChatGPT. The last requires the subskill of checking. Activity 8.1, identifying relevant and biased information, involves categorizing relevant information, distinguishing between essential and ancillary content, as well as between facts and opinions, decoding biased meanings. In Activity 8.2, definition of the real problem, from the selection of categorized information, students faced with open and complex problems can come up with ideas to solve them. In 8.3, first understanding from limited categorized knowledge, students explore the causes and consequences of problems. In Activity 8.4, second understanding, based on prior knowledge and insights, it is emphasized that this knowledge is a precondition for CT and the role of ChatGPT mentor is to provide feedback. Activity 8.5, third understanding based on new knowledge and insights aims to find a deep structure to the problem. 8.6, verification of veracity and validity, the student cross-checks the ChatGPT answers with other reliable sources. In terms of methodology, this is a qualitative case study, with participant observation, with a sample of 23 students. The instruments used were portfolios, a logbook, and questions/requests made to ChatGPT. Content analysis was chosen using webQDA software. The analysis followed the following categories: adequacy, depth, contextualization, absence of bias. The definition of the categories was based on the main limitations of ChatGPT, followed the logic that from a good response one can deduce the quality and effectiveness of the interaction with ChatGPT. Part 2, analysis of 2 activities involving the use of ChatGPT in the first stage. Portfolio results. The use of ChatGPT in problem solving is favorable with prior knowledge of the content. It is not favorable with new knowledge and without mastery of defining prompts and formulating questions. Logbook results. New knowledge should be covered, following another learning strategy, before solving problems with ChatGPT. Instructions on how to define prompts should be specific to each activity. Results. Questions/requests made to ChatGPT. The lack of questions differentiating between causes and consequences is certainly due to a lack of mastery of the new knowledge. Questions formulated with a specific context are more effective. Conclusions. ChatGPT is useful in recategorizing causes and consequences, interpretation, provided that students have prior knowledge, provided that students have minimum mastery of defining prompts and formulating questions. Questions formulated with specific contexts were more effective. ChatGPT is not useful in the reformulation of the categorization of causes and consequences, interpretation, in a context of new knowledge, if students are reluctant to use ChatGPT. Recommendations. The use of hybrid models that alternate moments with and without AI, the training of students in defining prompts and formulating questions, possible to make profound changes in teaching, learning, and assessment.